Hi there, and welcome to the channel of A Disappointed Man with me, Jason Kennedy, the Disappointed Man. Now, I know it is Tuesday, and I usually do a tag video, which is de rigueur on booktube. However, this Tuesday, I'm just not feeling well enough, and so I'll just do something different. I want to give my reaction to this novel I've just finished, Emily Bronte's Wuthering Heights, as part of Victober, and my personal project of reading all of the Brontë sisters' works. Now, I'm not going to do a review of this book. However, if you want it in a single sentence, I would say this: Wuthering Heights is a novel in which for 300 pages, the principal characters intentionally and unintentionally inflict injuries, physical and mental, on one another, all the while wallowing in self-pity. So there we have it. What I found most interesting here was the character of Heathcliff, as I think many readers do, and he is variously referred to as a fiend and even on one occasion as a vampire, and he does indeed disturb the rest of Catherine when he opens her coffin to behold the face of his beloved one more time. But going further back than those rather obvious references to perhaps Dracula or even to Frankenstein, I think if we look in Paradise Lost, we can find that Satan there says things that we could well imagine Heathcliff voicing. And I'll just read you a little bit here and just picture Heathcliff saying this after Catherine marries Edgar Linton. All is not lost. The unconquerable will and study of revenge, immortal hate, and courage never to submit or yield. And what is else not to be overcome? That glory never shall his wrath or might extort from me. To bow and sue for grace with suppliant knee, and deify his power? Those lines come from the very beginning of Paradise Lost, right after Satan has been cast out of heaven. And in Wuthering Heights, it is when Heathcliff loses Catherine to Edgar Linton that he is similarly cast out and resolves upon his satanic project to destroy both houses, the Earnshaws and the Lintons, which he doesn't really manage to accomplish. So yeah, just wanted to drop in some Milton on a Tuesday. The next part of my reaction was that while reading Wuthering Heights, I noted that the character of Joseph, loyal servant to the Earnshaw family, bore a striking resemblance to Caleb Balderstone in Sir Walter Scott's novel, The Bride of Lammermoor. I've previously recommended this on the channel. I can't impress upon you how great a work of literature this is. It has an operatic intensity. If you've read Wuthering Heights and you want another novel with similar power, then this is a great choice. But even more interestingly, I looked on Google Scholar and found that critics had indeed noted this relationship between Wuthering Heights and The Bride of Lammermoor, but it went further than that, because The Bride of Lammermoor acted as a kind of template for three great works of literature. One, Wuthering Heights, but two others which I also just happen to have lying around. Firstly, Tennyson's poem Maud, and Thomas Hardy's Tess of the D'Urbervilles. And so what I think I'll do here is read Maud and Tess of the D'Urbervilles and be able to fully appreciate the links between these four great works. Now, before I depart, there is one further point I wish to raise, and that is the question of rereading, because I have said previously that all engagement with literature does amount to constant rereading. One can't just say, I've done this novel and move on. It's not like those people I said who tour Europe and say, I've done Paris, I've done Amsterdam, and cross them off a list. However, I want to leave you with this thought, and maybe some of you will have a comment on this. Wuthering Heights is absolutely a superlative work of art, but I have no wish to ever read it again, and I don't think I'd even like to study it. It was just like a whirlpool, a vortex that I fell into, and I just had to get to the end somehow and then emerge on the shore safe. But would I wish to read it again? No. Are there other books like that you've read? Perhaps you could tell me in the comments below. So there we have it. I'm sorry this is a rather short video. I'm sorry I'm looking rather peaky today. I hope to feel stronger as the week goes on, and my next video is going to be my review of the short stories of Guy de Maupassant. So watch out for that. Okay, it's time for farewell. Be safe, be strong, and until the next time, Nanu Nanu.